Hi everyone, I am Abby Yates, and today I'm going to talk about what I found when practicing yoga and meditation, which is what I did my lab experience and my systematic survey over. Um, and so first, just to open up, yoga is it's a mind and body practice. There are lots of stretches and poses that are said to give like physical and mental benefits. And meditation, it's hard to explain. You go into like a meditative state, and so in this state you can become more self-aware. You can just really reach like peak relaxation, which can be hard for some to do just because it is you have to be in a very specific mental space, and you have to be able to like really relax and properly practice meditation. So first, to just talk about some of the potential benefits of yoga. Obviously some physical benefits. One would be you can become more flexible with the stretching and the poses that you do. It really helps to stretch out your muscles and just really make you become more flexible. Another thing would be to strengthen your muscles, which it's not like a drastic change, but you can become stronger from doing yoga. And another one would be just reduce inflammation, reduce overall discomfort in your body. Can really help to just overall help you become a healthier person. Some of the more a mental benefit that some experience will become more self-aware, more clear-minded, and just really relaxed. And a lot of people say that they have experienced relief from mental illnesses such as anxiety and depression and just overall high stress levels. And then it can also help, it has been seen to help reduce some cardiovascular issues that people may have. And there is some research out there on this. Unfortunately, there is a lot of information available on yoga and meditation, but there can always be more research to be done. And on the meditation side of things, meditation, while it's not necessarily like a physical, it's going to help you become more strong or help you become more flexible. It is very beneficial in the sense of it can help you become more self-aware. And a lot of times people say that along with becoming more self-aware, they're able to fix other problems in their life that they deal with mentally. So again, mental illnesses such as anxiety or depression, they are able to become more self-aware and know how to help themselves and how to overcome these illnesses. And with a lot of wellness and self-care practices, it is all about what you put into it. So for yoga and meditation, if it's something that you consistently practice and you're consistently doing it correctly with the help of an instructor until you know exactly what is going to work for you and your body, that's the best way to see results. Now, again, it is something that is going to vary from person to person, just because some people may find that they love yoga and that they think that it is helpful for not only the physical aspect of things, but also the mental aspects of things. But other people might find that, they may only like yoga for the physical things, or vice versa, or they may not find it helpful at all. And the same thing with meditation. Some people aren't able to get into a meditative state, but for those who can, find it very helpful. So yeah, I'd say the other thing is that with the research that is available, it is hard to show what really is reliable, just because it is such a personal experience, and a lot of times it does vary from person to person, but there are some studies out there that show, specifically, like there's a study that I saw on the effects of practicing yoga consistently on mental health, and a lot of times it did show that for people who were either had symptoms of like anxiety or depression or were diagnosed, saw a reduced level of those issues, and just overall for people with higher levels of stress due to whatever was going on in their life, they did find that when consistently practicing, or when having an hour every day to just take time to themselves and practice yoga or meditation, they found that these stress levels were really brought down and reduced, just because they were able to really focus on themselves and become more self-aware and decide what was going to help them to conquer these problems. And so overall, I'd say that it's always worth giving it a shot and trying something like this out, because you never know what is going to work for you, what isn't going to work for you. For me personally, I found that I only practiced 1 hour a week for 7 to 8 weeks, and I found that I was looking forward to these times, and just becoming more in tune with my body, and knowing that I would have these times where I can reduce my stress levels. And with the stressful load of a college student, it is really nice to have just a little bit of time to myself where I can forget all about that and just really focus on myself and what is gonna help me become a better person. So yeah, that was my systematic survey and my experience with yoga and meditation.